Okay, hello everyone. This is an unexpected video, to be honest. I was dying to use my favorite things, lip balm pouches and dyes. So I rushed to the store and bought some chopstick for my daughter's classmates, for her girlfriends. When I came home, I realized that this particular chopstick wouldn't fit into the pouch. So a word of advice from me: take a pouch with you to the store so that you can actually try it out before you buy something. Well, anyway, so I had to do something with all these chopsticks that I bought, and okay, so I'll use this a bit later, so stay tuned for another video maybe. And here what I came up with. So you might, if you are subscribed to my channel or my Instagram account, you might have seen this kind of packaging that I made for Concord 9th. So here is a tree trunk where our chopstick is actually hidden, and this looks like a patty. What's the word? Like a patty cracker or something. So okay, so let's do this. First, I die cut 2 trees from Concord 9th Trim the Tree set, and I stamped them with, well, this is a must-have, definitely, plaid stamp. And so then we just... Okay, so this is, everything is pretty self-explanatory, and if you saw my previous video, so you know what to do. So I score it almost at 4 inches, but again, it will depend on your chopstick and the length and the width and everything. So just like the previous time. So I guess you don't need to hear me talking, right? I mean, like, you know, you can see what's happening here. It's no rocket science. Oh, look what happened. I forgot to cut off the edges. Okay, we'll do it now. No big deal. So that they don't stick out. Okay. So I'll probably stay quiet, so just listen to the music and watch me doing the thing. There's nothing difficult really here. Okay, so it's sort of, it will fit nicely, our chopstick. And I recommend that you punch the hole now, because it will be more difficult if you do it afterwards. So just punch a hole here for the ribbon. Okay, now with the chopstick. So I just measured the length of the chopstick, and I cut out the piece of brown cardstock, sort of on the flimsier side, so not really heavy cut. You don't need heavy cardstock for this. The length of it, you just eyeball it. You sort of just roll the chopstick. That's probably even too long, yeah. So we can cut off unless you think so. And then you just use any kind of adhesive of your choice, and you know, you can take it up a notch, and you can sort of maybe stamp like a wood grain pattern on this cardstock, so it will look completely like a tree trunk. But you know, when you have like a bunch of these things to do, you probably don't want to bother. I sound like not a very good mother, right? So then what we'll do next, we'll just you can use again any adhesive of choice, but in the middle of the tree you just put a strip of score tape, so this, which will hold our tree trunk in place. Okay, so just like so, and basically that's it. You just tie it with a bow. Sort of, I have quite a long chopstick, so it doesn't really, but it will be okay. I mean, you can leave it like that and maybe decorate it with a bow or something and not really tie it, but I thought that it would be nice to put a ribbon. Oops, sorry about that. Someone sent me a message, I guess. Okay, now I'll have to fiddle with this. Sorry that you have to watch this. I might edit this out later. But that's the reality of crafting, right? Sometimes you have to fiddle with the ribbon. Okay. Oh. I'm doing it this way so that the bow is nicely put on the front of our tree, right? So that's why I do it sort of weird way, maybe. Okay. Let's make it nice. All right, and just trim the edges like so. Well, and our first thing is done, so it will stand nicely on the table or anyway, so done. Okay, now to the second, to the patty cracker. This is just a tissue paper, several layers actually, that I had in my stash, and I stamped a piece of cardstock again. I just eyeballed the size of it, and I stamped it with craft ink, and I used the plate again. So, and now I have these scissors, you know, that I got like, I don't know, ages ago, and I never really get to use them, you know. So these gave me a good reason to use these scissors, which was awesome. So I just cut what's the word? Fringe? Yeah, I think so. I think that's the word. I apologize for my English. So, oh, I'm so happy to use these scissors. You know. Okay. Now, you just roll the chopstick into this, like so. And again, you use your tape to, oops, never mind. So, and really, and in fact, you don't even have to do that. Now it came to my mind, because we will cover it. Yeah, you don't actually have to do that, to be honest. Okay, but anyway, because you see all these layers will still sort of be loose, but that shouldn't, just tear this away. This shouldn't worry you, because we will cover this, right? And it will all hold very nicely, no worries. Okay, so, and we just, okay, roll this. Let me take the backing off. Hold on. Okay. So. Just roll it tightly. Okay. And now we just need to tie this. So I have some twine. And basically that's it. So there are no, if something doesn't work out, there's always another way, right? And I will use these lip balm pouches. I mean, I've been looking for this for a long time, so I'll just need to be more, to be wiser next time, and I'll take them to the shop with me, I guess, and I will find the balm that actually fits in. and this will work fine. And that, well, I read in the comments later that people had this trouble, and they would say that not all balms fit into the pouch. But, well, you learn only from your mistakes, right? I guess, at least I think I do. Yeah. Okay, so here are the ways to, let's move it a little bit nicer. Okay, so that's it. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel, visit me on my Instagram. I share a lot on Instagram, much more than on YouTube, so I'll be happy to hear a word from you, and hopefully this will help.